Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, what are you gonna do when it happens? Oh, I can't believe this is happening. You know what? It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you believe. The will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is all that matters. And everything that's written in the book is going to come to pass. It said, my word does not go out void. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't out here just doing this for no reason. We're out here doing this for a good reason. All right? It's called hastening the day. We're coming out here and we're preaching the truth, planting the seeds in everybody's mind, getting everybody marked for exemption or for destruction. All right, letting all these other nations know who they are, letting all you bug outs know that America is Babylon. The Lord don't like homosexuals. The Lord don't like trannies. The Lord don't like bug outs. The Lord don't like drug addicts. All right, the Lord don't like retarded people that follow after these vain philosophies and worship other gods. And if you're doing any of these things and you're one of the chosen people, or if you're one of the chosen people, the chosen line, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, the 12 tribes of Israel. And if you're not doing the things that the Lord wants you to do, then you're going to be destroyed in these times, man. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, God. If you're trying your hardest to follow after this book, this Bible, the words of the Most High, it's simple. You know, it's simple compared to what Esau puts out. All these different laws that he fucking makes. The Bible, the laws that the Most High made, they're very easy to follow. You know, do the work. You know. Don't eat certain types of foods, and just do what he tells you, basically. And that's better than what Esau pushes out.
Well, real quick, before we get into that, Isaiah 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." All right. That's why you're destroyed, just like the brother said. The Bible, the scriptures are simple. You know, fear the Lord, that's knowledge. You know what Solomon said? He said, I found this to be wisdom in itself, to know where wisdom even comes from. That's deep, man. Just to understand where wisdom, like when you're, like maybe you, something that you're into. Maybe you like to build stuff. All right, you're building something and then you run into a problem, you run into a mathematical error or whatever. If a thought comes to you and you're like, oh, that's how I could fix this. Yeah. Guess who gave it to you? Yeah. You didn't just come up with it out of nowhere. Or like when a reference comes up and then just the light bulb turns on. Yeah. That comes from heaven, man. Yeah. That comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When the light bulb turns on and you figure something out, that's because the Lord allowed you to get that understanding, man. All right? It says everything is by inspiration of the Lord, man. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't even know where knowledge comes from, man. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, which means you have rejected the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because that's where knowledge comes from the Lord. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. All right, because you forgot. All right, this is a book of remembrance. Remember, hey, Ecclesiastes 1:9. That which is done is that which shall be done, man. There's no new thing under the sun. That's why it says, though you once knew this. All right, Israel as a whole we've all been reincarnated. We've seen Yahweh Shai, man. We've seen the Most High come down in a chariot, man. We've seen the plagues of Egypt. All right, we just forgot. This is a book of remembrance to remind you, hey, I'm Yahweh. I am He. This is my program. I run shit here. This is what I'm gonna do. You know. That's why it said that the Lord will give you a mouth that you people cannot gainsay nor resist. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you believe, you cannot get that thought out of your head. What if that's true? What if that is the truth? And believe me, I don't care how proud you think you are. No, that thought, Satan is still right there telling you, what if this is the truth? I don't give a fuck, man. That is what's real. Let me get another one real quick. Because you were talking about something. This is Malachi 3:6. It says, for I am Yahweh, I change not. therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. The point being that he doesn't change, man. So, hey, the Most High, he puts things out there, and they do not change. Esau, what does it say about Esau? Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. All right? They decree unrighteous decrees. They come up with, Esau comes up with laws on the fly. He'll come up with a law to trap you, and then come up with another law to take what he trapped. That's how Esau operates. His laws, his statutes, his commandments are always changing and fluctuating. All right? Why is that? Because he's the devil, man. All he's trying to do is snatch you up, snatch your soul, man. Throw your ass into a prison. That's it, man. That's why all this legislation is passed. Hey, these people don't even realize you're walking up and down the streets of America, and Esau declares every one of you a potential terrorist. You want to trust in Babylon? You want to trust in this society? Go for it, man. Hey, Esau tells you to get the RFID chip. Go ahead and run to the RFID chip. Just know that's the mark of the beast. And if you take it, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to destroy you with nuclear fire, man. But, go ahead.
Yeah, and here it is. Esau's already done labeled everybody a terrorist. So, you know, why not come do this work and what's the word? Get rebuke, not rebuke. Well, get out of there, you know, for righteousness, for lack of a better term. Like we're suffering for righteousness' sake, you know. Fuck these other people. They're already deemed terrorists, but we're more terrorists just because we have a book in our hand. We don't have guns. We don't have weapons. We don't need anything carnal. We don't have swords. We're just simply preaching the Bible, the whole truth, and we're labeled terrorists.
Hey, the reason why people get mad is because they disagree with the Bible, man. You know, that's why people get mad. You want to get mad at me because I agree with what the Bible says? What are you talking about, man? I'd rather be with the Lord than be a Satanist. Because if you disagree with the Bible, what does that make you, man? That makes you a Satanist. Let me see. I know I'm having hold that for so long time. Yeah. Spirits coming.
Go from there.
This is 1 John 2:18. Little children, it is the last time. So this is the last time. This is the last captivity. This was the last. You know, he was saying this is the last time this cycle is going to repeat, man. All right, Israel is going to lose their heritage, you know, because it was all according to prophecy that the wicked was going to rule the world. All right, the Esau Edom was going to come into power in the last days, man. All right, it's all according to prophecy, because when you go into Revelation, it talks about that head that was wounded unto death, but is healed. So Rome had to be reborn. All right. Yeah, Israel had to lose who they were as a nation, go back into slavery, go back into captivity under the so-called white man. All these things had to happen according to prophecy. That's why Yahweh Shai said, behold, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Fear not, because these things must come to pass. Because all the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have to come to pass, man. Every word in the script has to be played out in order for the birth of the kingdom of heaven, man. It's as simple as that. It says, 1 John 2:18, little children, it is the last time. And as you have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. Why does it say that? There you got these bug-out Christians that are looking for an Antichrist. They're everywhere. Look, they're all over the place, man. 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and say, where is the promise of his coming? That's what you see here, man. That's like the majority of these people will tell you that. They'll say, oh, people have been saying that the world's going to end for hundreds of years, since the times of like Nostradamus and shit. You know what I mean? When is it going to happen? Where it still hasn't happened yet. Hey, man. This is 2 Peter 3 and 8. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. That's the ignorance and the pride of you people. You talking all that shit, you don't even realize that to the Lord ain't hardly any time has passed. 2 days, you know, coming into that, and we're into that third day right now, when Yahweh Shai is going to return and destroy all you simple ass people, man. Alright? Because, hey, look at how many people claim that they know the Bible. But then when you go into the Bible with them, they have no idea what you're talking about, man. That's in there? That's in there? No, what is that, the Old Testament? Is that the Old? Who cares? It's in the Bible.
Yeah, and here it is, in that short amount of time, Esau done destroyed the whole fucking world already. Just in like half a day or a day, however long it's been.
Yeah.
Like Esau done, the Most High left, he left Jake and Esau alone at the house. Esau done fucking broke all the furniture.
Well, that's what these people think.
Yeah.
He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He just hit his face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, Esau done broke everything, you know, fucking, the dog's dead. Everything just went wrong, and the Most High comes back, he blames Jake. Oh, it was him.
What?
It was him, you know, it was Jake.
Oh, you're the accuser of our brother?
Yeah, God.
Hey, it's all their fault.
Yeah.
They did everything.
Yeah.
We didn't do nothing. We're white.
Yeah.
Saw these. Yeah, all right. Yeah, which that reminds me of something too. But it fled from me. Dang. Oh, I remember now. Oh, there's a parable. You can get this one. This is a good one. Let me find it real quick. No. All right. Yeah. What you were saying right now?
Yeah.
Watch this, dude. Get Matthew 21. Get Matthew 21 and start at 33. This goes right along like that.
This is St. Matthew 21 and 33. Hear another parable. There was a certain householder.
Hear another parable. That's how the Lord spake. He spake in parables. Very poetic. The Lord spake very poetic in the Bible. And he says, why? And his disciples said, why do you speak to them in parables? Why do you speak to them in parables? Because it was given for you to understand and not for them to understand, right? Go ahead. These people are going to be destroyed. Look, they don't even realize what they do when they do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Just popping off at the mouth real quick, that's judgment right there, man. You already fucked yourself, man.
Yeah.
Stupid ass fucking bulldozer out here. Go ahead.
Which planted a vineyard and hedged it round about, and digged a winepress in it, and built a tower, and let it out to husbandmen, and went into a far country. And when the time of the fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the husbandmen, that they might receive the fruits of it. And the husbandmen took his servants and beat one, and killed another, and stoned another. Again, he sent other servants more than the first. And they...
This is the story of the prophets. The Lord would constantly be sending out the prophets to go preach, to go tell Israel, hey, all right, you know, the Lord's coming back. It's time to repent. You know, and what would they do? They would stone them. They would burn them. They would cut them up. They would kill them, man. Exactly. Hey, this says in the Bible, there's going to come a time when they're going to kill the prophets, and they're going to think to be doing the Lord a service. That's how bugged out these people are, man. Go ahead.
Again, he sent other servants more than the first, and they did unto them likewise. But last of all, he sent unto them his son, saying, they will reverence my son.
Hey, Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead.
But when the husbandmen saw the son, they said among themselves, This is the heir. Come, let us kill him. Let us seize on his inheritance.
Hey, what does Esau want to do? Esau wants to take away, but hey, what happened when Yahushua died was that inheritance was sealed. So him dying, that sacrifice, the Roman, you 2/3 delivering up Yahushua to Esau, and then Esau crucifying him. All right, that locked in that inheritance right there. The Yahushua would get everything, man. All right, so you can't do nothing. You can't do anything but the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can do nothing against the truth, only for the truth, man. See, the scriptures are there's no way. You know what I mean? There's no way around. You can't dig under. You can't climb over. All right. There's only one way. That's through. That's it. There's only one way. That's the path that the Lord lays out. That's it, man.
You can't pick the lock. You can't jump through the window.
Hey, but this goes into what you were talking about. All right, the Lord had gone on a far journey, and then what happened? Esau is breaking everything, fucking everything up. These other nations are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. You know what I mean? Just a madhouse when he comes back. Go ahead.
And they caught him and cast him out of the vineyard and slew him. When the Lord Yahweh therefore of the vineyard cometh, what will he do unto those husbandmen? They say unto him, he will miserably destroy those wicked men.
Hey. He said they will miserably destroy those wicked men. Miserably. Oh, man. And that means everybody that's not part of the elect, man. Everybody that's not part of the elect, they're going to be miserably destroyed, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to miserably destroy you. You other nations, why? Because of all the wickedness that you're doing, man. You 2/3, why? Because you don't want to return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because all the wickedness that you're into, man. Because you want to believe in everything else except for the true doctrine, man. Yahushua has the ability to save your souls, man. Like he has the ability to acquit you of all sin. Whatever you've done in your life, the Lord can forgive it. All right, if you return to him. And you want to take that? That sounds like a good deal to me, man. Go ahead.
And will let out his vineyard unto other husbandmen, which shall render him the fruits in their seasons.
Yeah, because what's going to happen? The chosen people are going to inherit the world. The elect, Yahushua, the elect, all right, are going to inherit the world, man. All right, those are the husbandmen that are going to rule over the earth in righteousness, man. All right, the ones that want to follow after the law, statutes, the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the ones that actually believe in these scriptures, man. All right, they believe in these scriptures so much that they come out here on the streets and put their life on the line. Right? Put their reputation on the line. Right? People look at you a certain way. They see you doing what you're doing. They're gonna look at you crooked, man, because of the words that you're speaking. Hey, what did Yahweh Shai said? You're gonna be hated of all men for my name's sake, man. All right? Everybody's gonna hate you. Everybody that's not chosen to believe in this, they're gonna hate you, just by default, man. Just because that's the way the program is set up. You coming in, that's why it tells you in the scriptures to count the cost. You have to count the cost, man. Are you ready for the world to hate you? Can you handle that? Can you deal with that? You know? Go ahead.
Yahweh Shah saith unto them, did ye never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's Yahweh, so like the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is doing.
Yeah, see? The stone that was rejected. That's talking about Yahweh Shai, man, the Lord and Savior. He was rejected. Has become the head corner, the chief cornerstone, man. What the whole building is built upon, man. What the whole kingdom of heaven is built upon is Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, give me St. John 14:6. All right? This, man. Yo, if you didn't know, righteousness is the new thing. All right? Being a dirtbag is old, man. Being a degenerate, that's the old thing, man. The new thing is being righteous, man. We're coming into the times of righteousness. Being wicked, that's gonna pass away. All right? Yahushua is gonna come like a thief in the night to destroy all the wicked. All right, you gotta be righteous in order to receive salvation, man. You know, you gotta be right. You gotta be hip with this righteous thing, man. Go ahead.
This is St. John 14:6. Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Hey, look at that. Yahushua is the way, the truth, the life. What does it say? Lo, it come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O power. Hey? So it's, hey, man. He say Yahushua is the truth. Yahushua is the way, man. All right? Yahushua is the word. These scriptures are Yahushua, man. All right? If you're listening to this, you're eating and drinking Yahushua. Just like he said, if you don't eat my flesh and drink my blood, you will know you're not going to inherit the kingdom, man. And when they say, oh, we got to eat, we got to cannibalize him. He's a bug out, you know? But because he spoke in parables and they took it literally when he meant it spiritually, all right? And that's what you see happens all the time. Watch. I'll show you that. Oh, shit. Man, I could have swore it was here. Oh well. No, I can't find it. But go ahead.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him.
Yeah, from henceforth, you know why? Because Yahushua came in his Father's name to preach the truth, man. What does it say about the image of the Lord, man? The image of the Lord is how the Lord imagined society to be. How you supposed to structure yourself, man. All right, that's living by the image of the. When he said, "I made man in my image and my likeness," it meant that he gave him laws, statutes, and commandments to abide by. You know. That's what that means, all right? That's why he said, I'm coming in the image of my Father. Now, he also did look like his Father because the Son looks like the Father, looks like his Father, right? So he came in the image of his Father, but in the likeness of his Father, in the image spiritually as well, right? Yahushua came not to do his own will, but the will of his Father. As simple as that, man. And that's what we're trying to do in these times, to the best of our ability, according to Judges 5 and 11, rehearsing the righteous acts. All right, preparing ourselves for the evil day, preparing ourselves for the time when all these bug outs are going to come against us on these streets, man. And what are we going to have? Nothing but the words of the Lord to defend ourselves with. That's it. All right, and the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi.